To a developing story now as tragedy takes a turn for the worst in Northwest Indiana and for the Franklin College community. 24-year-old police officer Nicholas Schultz has died from his injuries in a shootout late Friday night in Merrillville. Schultz graduated from Franklin College just over a year ago, and he was a former player and captain on the school's football team. Officer Schultz had been on life support and died just after 9:45 this morning. On Friday night, he and other officers were responding to calls about an evicted tenant who had apparently moved back into the home. The suspect was wearing body armor at the time of the shooting, but he was pronounced dead at the scene from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. At Franklin College tonight, students are remembering Officer Schultz. RTV6 reporter Ebony Monet is on the Franklin College campus right now, joining us live with more. Ebony?
Drew, students and alumni have turned to social media to organize plans to honor Nicholas Schultz. Leaders here tell us as a student, he was very well liked and respected, and he was a very active member of the school's football team. In fact, during his 2013 senior year here, he was one of the team's co-captains. People here, of course, were praying for his recovery after he was shot while on duty. Many people are now expressing devastation after state law enforcement leaders have announced that he passed away. We were here on campus last night as the football team returned from an away game, and we spoke to the head coach as well as some teammates. And here's what one former teammate told us about his friend.
When we played together as being a great role model to the whole team. He played next to both Joe and I in between us at guard, so we spent a lot of time together. He always was helping coach and just helping out any way he could.
Schultz served on the Maryville Police Department for 13 months. Before that, he was a student here at Franklin College, and the students and alumni say their plans to honor him may include a vigil held right here on campus. You can check for more information about that on the IndyChannel.com. Reporting live in Franklin, Ebony Monet, RTV6.
Thanks, Ebony. A very sad night, and Governor Mike Pence released a statement today on the death of Officer Schultz, saying that after only 1 year in uniform, Officer Schultz courageously risked his life, fulfilling his oath to serve and protect the people of Merrillville and Lake County. As we grieve his passing, we are reminded of the extraordinary sacrifices that our state's law enforcement officers and their families make every day. On behalf of all Hoosiers, the First Lady and I offer our deepest condolences and prayers to the family and friends and all who admired this courageous young police officer. The service and sacrifice of Officer Nicholas Schultz will be remembered always by the people of Indiana.